on guys, and welcome to another FIFA video. Today we're showing you a new method that you can use to grind your league SBCs and how you can integrate the Premium Electrum Players Pack upgrades. So we have done 2 videos already on the channel which will help you, but basically both of them are kind of individual. So I'm showing you first of all how to grind these ones, the Premium Electrum Players Packs, and then I show you how you can almost ignore that and do the mixed leagues upgrade for free using the bronze packs and buying out squads and things like that, and what to sell, etc. And I think we basically did that for virtually free, if not sometimes losing a few K sometimes round, and then kind of gaining the coins back later on. So now I've kind of been working on a method that you can kind of do where you can integrate all of these to get extra packs and fodder and things like that. So my aim basically is to kind of have around sort of 30-40 packs, ideally kind of 10 to 20 of the small rare gold players packs, and 10 to 20 of the Premium Electrum Players Packs ready for Friday when the new Foot Birthday 2 comes out, and you guys can do exactly the same as me. Now I've done one run through already, and you can see here we do have both of these done, which is really nice, and I will show you how I've done that. So this video might be a long video today, so bear with me, and I will show you the full grind so you can understand it and hopefully do it for yourself as well. If you can use it as a podcast, it's completely up to you, but yeah, I will show you how you do it. So first of all, what you want to do is you might not need to use the premium bronze upgrade, but it's there if you need some silvers, and you will you might have to open a few bronze packs here and there if you are running out, but I kind of done it without that, so you could almost unfavorite that and just use these two as a grind. So first of all, you will need to buy out some cards and integrate some bidding as well. But what you need to do first of all, I would say, is before you do an SPC, you want to be up in coins already. So I would recommend going to transfer market, going to silver, and then putting 300 coins as the max bid. And don't bid any more than that, and then anything that's under 300 coins, bid 300 coins on that card. Now the reason you want to do this is because these are going insta selling at around 400 coins, and some are going for a lot more if they're league SBC, if they're rare, or if they're just in kind of SBC solutions. Now the reason why this is great is I've picked up a couple of cards already just by bidding at sort of 300 coins, and some of them sell for 500, some sell for 800. I think you just saw that in a minute ago on the transfer list. We've got a sale at 800, so it is working, and you are able to make quick coins. So we made like 500 coins on one player, which if we did the Polish squad, for example, in that minor league SBC, you're only spending about 2k on the whole thing. So you're almost like making your coins back on that one SBC already, and that's one department which obviously you get a pack which is tradable as well, and you can make coins from that as well. So yeah, just bid on as many as you can on these, I would say. I try and just keep bidding until I max out my transfer list, and the reason you want to do that is because then you have more options to make the most profit out of all of them. If you do get that red sign, if you're doing it on the web app, just switch to another page and it will reset for you, and you can carry on bidding. Now some people are doing the same thing, so if you want to skip forward a few pages to get ahead and be able to place a bid, feel free to do that. I quite like doing it at the 30 seconds if I can get bids on, because there's less people looking at these ones, that people go further back because they think, oh, I'm not going to be able to get a bid on them, I'm not even going to bother. So yeah, if you can stick bids on any of these cards, and the great thing as well is if you are bidding on any of the cards that you can use in the league SBC, you have them kind of already done and ready to go anyway, so it kind of gives you a bit of a head start. And then the ones you're not going to use, you can obviously resell on for guaranteed profit. So there you go, we have reached our limit there, and we've got quite a few bids on. You can see there's a fair few bids going through. We've won quite a few here as well. We have been outbidded on quite a few as well, but these are going for 350. So if you wanted to bid 350 and kind of guarantee that you'll get them, feel free to do so. I think on the rares it may be better to do that, because you can see here a lot of these are commons with a few rares in there. But yeah, that is the thing there. And then what you want to do once you've done that, you just want to go through these cards and see what they're going for. So actually, we'll just wait for these final few to come through here, otherwise it will keep glitching us out, unfortunately. So there you go, they come through now, and we can have a look at these prices. So let's look at this guy here. We bought him for 300 coins. His lowest buy now looks to be around 600 coins. So on that card there, we'd make 200 coins profit. That's 200 coins towards the bank for the league SBC, and overall there we placed 50 bids, and we won about half of the amount of cards that we bidded on. So that's not too bad at all. 24 cards there won. And so what we can do, I won't do it for you now, but you would go through all these, check for any that you might need for the minor league SBC. So I believe if you just switch this around like this, you can then see which cards you could use. So this guy here is perfect for me. I can use him. The Bundesliga 2 card there, I can use him. I can use that one there as well. I can use that card. And what you'll start to do is when you collect these, you'll start to have a lot more available to you when you do the League SBC. So make sure every time you complete the whole thing, go back into bidding and doing that. So, we only added in 3 or 4 cards there, and then the rest of these can get sold, but we'll make a load of coins back on these. So I'll do that at another time that's not on this video. You then go obviously into the SBC here, and you go to the Mixed League upgrade. Now, what you want to do here is go into one of these ones, whatever you want to start with. So for this example, let's just start with this one. So you can obviously use what is in your club. So I will use what is in my club just for this video example, but if you have to buy stuff, don't worry, it would just mean that you probably have to bid a little bit more if you want to break even, unless you pack something from the tradable packs that is a good option for you. So yeah, I would normally go Liga Portuguese, low to high, see what I've got available. So I'm actually covering quite a few positions here. Obviously we need one from each club, so I would need to take a couple of these out. So we're doing that just fine. We now need to get the gold, so that is 4 golds there. We then need to find a gold that is from a different club. So if we just go to, actually I'm just gonna check if we have any of the League 2 Spanish players. We do, so we could actually use some of this guy as an example here. That will cover us the requirement there. We then lacking on rares. How many rares we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we then know we need to get some rares from the Liga Portuguesa that is not from a club that we've already got. So to do that, it's quite easy on the web app. I quite like doing it on here just because it is quite soothing just to do while you're watching telly or in an evening or whatever. So you can have a look through. Obviously we can't get him because he's from Benfica, but we've kind of got the chemistry already sorted, so we don't really need to worry. So have we got that club? We have. Have we got that club? We have not. So we could take this guy and he would count as a rare, send him into the club. And then have we got a Gameres card? No. No. So we can get him as well. Now that is perfect for us. We can then go to here. It just sends them into the club quicker. And then we can get, oh, it didn't actually send them in, that's annoying. So bear with me, sorry about this. It's going to be a longer video like I said, but I think seeing me actually do it physically for the whole time, I think it really will help you, just so you can see how I actually do it from start to finish. So then there you go, you get them ones in there. Now we are lacking a little bit on the rating here, so we just need to sort of play around. So if we bring Pepe in, well, that still doesn't quite get it, unfortunately. Have we got another player we could bring in here? We have, so we could bring in Cortez there, and if we just, I think if we just switch this guy around here, and this guy here, we'll get the chemistry absolutely fine. So we get that pack there. That is the untradeable pack. Now, you can open that pack if you want to. It's completely up to you. It might be worth keeping, but I quite like opening it because you do get silvers and bronzes, which will help you out with the premium electrums. So I tend to open this one. You obviously get a bit of fodder there. It's only an 83 rated, but it is something that you can use later on. Get all these bronzes, which is going to fill up your club, which is good for if you need to kind of get more silvers later on. And then obviously you get your 4 silvers there as well. So remember in mind 4 silvers there. Okay, so what you can do then is actually go across to the Libertadores League and do this one as well. Now I don't think I have any low rated Libertadores cards, but I will just double check here what I have and what I don't have. So if you go Libertadores, we have 1. Okay, so we could use him, that's fine. And if we have any in the Sudamericana, we don't, unfortunately. So what I would do here is go just stick that card in. If you have any, just stick them in. That's fine. You probably get them from the bronze rares if you do have any. I'd then go low to high. I'd use concept squads, and then I would go to the Sudamericana League because they tend to be a lot cheaper than going for the bronze ones, and there is just more options. So I've picked a club here. I've gone for Petrola. I just find that they're quite good, and the prices kind of are very similar each time, and they have a lot of low rated cards. So look, we are going to spend a little bit here, which is a little bit of an issue, but this is why we did the bidding beforehand. And ideally I would kind of do one set of bidding before, list them, and then do another one, just because then I'm guaranteed to do this for free. But you can see how quick it is here. We're flying through this. We're just literally picking all these up at 750 coins. That is roughly going to be the lowest that you can get them for. If you do see that any of them are a little bit higher, then obviously you can do that. And if you wanted to spend more time on this, you can, but just for the video's sake, I am just going to try and fly through this as quick as possible, trying to get some of the lower buy nows where I can. I know I can get a lot of these for 700 to 750 coins, and I'm kind of happy with that. This is normally probably the most expensive squad, just because the buy now limits on these cards are very messed up from EA, so it does take a little bit longer to do. So there you go, that is most of them done there. So them 3 players going for a little bit more than I would have liked to have paid for. So I am just going to quickly go for a couple of others here. So we need 3 more players. Let's get them, and then we need 1 more player here, which hopefully we can get relatively easily. There we go. So look, we've got more players than you need from one squad here, but it just helps to get that chemistry requirement done. And then yeah, we've got enough going on here, I'm pretty sure. There we go. So we just about hit it, but if we wanted to, we can move him there, gain an extra bit more. So that's that done there. Now you get this small prime silvers pack. Now this is up to you what you do with this. I personally like to keep it. So I would go into open it up here. I open it up, and then anything I go in here, anything I've got in here, if it's lower than sort of 400 or 500 coins, I tend to keep it, because then I can use it in the premium electrum. I didn't mean to set to the transfer list, by the way. And then I will just check them. Now if any of them are going for crazy prices, normally over sort of 700-800 coins, then I will list it, just because it brings in a little bit extra coins that a lot of these aren't going for. So there's no one there that's kind of going over that. So let me just grab that guy and send him into the club that we just had, and then you get that part of it done there. Then what you can do is go into this one here, the Premium Electrum Players Pack upgrade, and you can get this part done for free now. Now you just open the silver pack, you got 6 silvers, and then you opened the Premium Mixed Players Pack and you got 4 silvers. So that's kind of filling up this whole squad already. So you only need to kind of get 1 silver, maybe every now and then you have to use from your club, or use the bronze pack upgrade a little bit before, just to kind of get them silvers in early on, if you really need them. But I'd imagine you'll be okay. So you feel scrap here. Try not to use players that you can probably use later on. So I know that I can use probably these 2. These 2. And then that will be fine. I think, is this guy a Bundesliga 2, so I don't really want to use him if I'm going to have to. So let's use this guy instead. He's from, I don't really want to use him either, to be honest with you. Let's use this Millwall guy in there. Right, that'll do that for you perfectly there. We'll send that in and we get some bronze rares here. Now the bronze rares can be used also for you later on. Now what I would say is, don't do the other part of the SBC just yet. Obviously again, check through all of these just to see if there's anything that sells. If they're around 300 coins, 200 coins, obviously don't worry about it, but if you do see any, I think now bronze prices are really low, so I don't think you need to worry too much about that. If you have a duplicate, obviously list it just because you can, and it just clears it up for you a bit nicer. So then you would go back into the Mixed League SBC, go into the next squad. So we've got this one here. Now I know I've got quite a few of these Serie B cards now, because we bid on a few and we got a couple. So that's kind of gets the rating up really quickly there. I will also just see if you've got any Bundesliga 2 cards, just to save time here. Obviously if you have to buy these, then you have to buy them, but maybe use bidding just as a kind of easier method for you. So let's go like that, and then I know here that I can just get a couple of golds, which are Buffon, so he can go in. I know I can also get actually, yeah, I know there's a rare Serie B 9 Golem, so he can go in, although we have got that one there, so maybe we don't use him on this one. So we use the other gold that there is, which is this Gomes guy. And then here, obviously, we would need to get another bronze. Can we get bronzes? We've got enough there. Now, because of the silver's been quite high, we can use just bronzes here. So we've got everything sorted, yep. Just need to make sure we don't get it from the same club. So then I would go into here and I would look for ideally Italians or Bundesliga actually. Now we go Bundesliga because we've got some nice Germans in there that will kind of link up nicely. So we've got 200 coins, ideally striker for the Bundesliga too. So we can we get that guy? We can get that guy. So we could obviously bid 150 there as well. We'll get this guy as well. Now that gets that part done there. We can switch him round and then go to the Bundesliga 2. And that gets that bit done there. So we obviously just need to buy these ones now. Now Buffon tends to be used quite a lot in this one, so he is always kind of 800, 900 coins. This guy's normally about 750. I'm normally able to pick him up for. So let's just wait until we see him for 750. All right, it's only 50 coins, but they all add up at the end of the day. So you know, if I wanted to, I'll spend more time kind of getting the right price for these cards. Unfortunately, I don't have that time for the video, so we just have to buy them for 800 there. Obviously on console it'll be a lot easier because you can kind of narrow down the prices and get them for the cheapest, but on here you can't. So we get that, we then get a premium gold pack, which is handy because we can then open that up. It's obviously untradeable, so if we get any duplicates from this, we can then use it in the premium election pack. So we do get one there, we get Locatelli. So then Locatelli, if he's not tradable, he is in this occasion. So actually, we've kind of been saved there. So you know, we can make coins, but if he wasn't, then we could automatically put him into the Premium Electrum one and use him in that and get that part done. So what I mean that is this second part upgrade there. And then you can go here and then go into the final part of the Polish League and go and do this one as well. So I'm pretty sure I've got quite a few Polish. I did have Polish. I've just done the run through, so I probably don't. So this might take me a little while here. I am just going to jump out of this and do it this way. I just find it a little bit quicker and it allows me to be able to get players nice and quickly here. So you know, basically going like that and then just buying. Do you know what, we'll bid because we're going for quite a few here. So bid on them. We obviously need a right mid, so we can use that. We'll just use. Well, we just bid. We'll just go on that guy, and then sent the mids. Now we are going to end up buying a couple here, probably from the same club, but it's fine because we can just use it for the next run through. So you know, it's not a big deal. I know I'm going to be doing this a lot, so I can do that. But if you want to spend more time, you can just basically go through each club, pick up a player, and go from there. I'm not going to do that just for the sake of the video. But yeah, let's do that. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. And then I think we're going to need a silver just to get that rating up a little bit. So let's see if we can get any silver attackers here. Ideally, I think we might need a rare. I'm not too sure, but I'm just going to play it safe and get a rare. I might be able to get one a little bit cheaper than that, 500 maybe. Yes, so let's go for this one. This guy called Noak. And I think we need to get a couple more here. So let's just go bronze again. Let's go into the midfield and see if we can get any others here. So that's that that guy can be bought. You're obviously looking for the high rating ones where possible, so let's just buy a couple here and then we can work out what we've got left and what we can use and go from there. So let's go defender and let's pick up one more centre back ideally if we can. Let's put this down to 200 now. So let's go that guy there, right? So we've just bought a load of players for 200 coins, and that is all it is really. Obviously, we do have to get the ones that we just bidded on as well. So let's send them into the club. And then we've got all them ones to sell, remember. So we're going to make coins back eventually from that. Go out of here, go into the Mixed League SBC, go into here, and then obviously send in all of your Polish League players. Now we are going to have to do a few swaps and things here. So let's just work out here which teams we've got in here twice. So I can see the goalkeeper is one of them. And who else is it? This thing messes with your eyes. Oh, right, no, it is the goalkeeper, isn't it? There you go, 5 out of 6. Now we are a little bit low on the rating, so if there's anyone that we've got that's high rated that can go in, have we got this blue team? We have, but we can switch him in there. We get the rating done just like that. So it's simple as that. You then get the packs all done. And then obviously you can open your gold pack here. Now you can use this gold pack to sell on to get some coins back if you want to. I tend to do that on these golds. So at the moment a lot of these are going for sort of about 650, 700 coins. So I'm just listing it up at 650 just to get quick sales, unless there's a card here that I feel I can get a bit more from. So I think this guy I can probably get 700 for. Have a look at this guy. Yeah, I mean, probably get a little bit more than that, but let's go for that. And then League One cards, if you get any of these are normally quite good because they tend to go for a little bit more because the SBC obviously requires them to be a full team. So if people are using that lens team, then they'll get coins back there. We can then sell these. These always go for around 1,000, so we'll list that up there. We'll get a discard there of 200 and another 200 there. So 500 coins in discard, so we're making some good coins back on that. You see there some of the cards already sold. And then the final step here would be to go back into here and then go into your club and look for untradables that are coming from off league, which you would have picked up from doing this SBC a number of times. So let's just go gold, rares, untradable. Ideally, if we've got any cards here that can be used, then obviously we can use them. Ideally, you want to be looking for one of 81s, 82 rated because it just helps you a little bit more to get the stuff done. So it looks like I've been quite good at it, but I'll lose the league earn card there because I don't use that team for it when I do the other one. And then I can use Hamsik there. I think you kind of want to get 4 or 5 of these normally, so just use a couple here. It doesn't matter really from what club, you don't need chemistry for this. We use that one, and I'll just get another one on there as well just in case we need him. We'll use this card, so we'll go like that. We'll send them in easy as you like. That there's quite a few 80 rated cards there that will kind of help with the requirements. We can then go like that, go like low to high, and then we're using the bronze cards that we've been getting over time. So some of them will be rare. So you've got a majority of them done here. Then we might have to move a couple of cards around just to get the rating, or cards that we don't want to use. So we don't really want to have to use these Polish guys because they're the guys that's going to help us later on. So we can just dump in this card and we can dump in this one here. That will get us the rating sorted. We get another bronze pack, which again it can be used for the next run. And then you can see there you get 2 packs to end with, which is great. So open the small one there. Again, you can check through prices here, get some coins back into the club from doing so. So He's fine. He doesn't sell for anything. He doesn't sell for anything. We've got a Polish player for the next run through, which is great. And then, yeah, not too much going on there. He doesn't sell either. And then we've got a duplicate card here, which can sell for 200 coins. And then he can go in there, so that's perfect. And then obviously you've now got the premium rare players packs, the 2 ones there. You've got 2 premium electrums as well, ready for you to go either open if you want to open them straight away. It's up to you, or you can save them. That's up to you as well. I'm going to save them because I want to build up as many packs as I can for Foot Birthday Team 2. But yeah, guys, that is essentially how you do it, and just remember to keep doing the bidding. So now we've done the whole cycle, we'd then go back into here and we'd start going into the silver bidding method here. Now, you, like I said, you probably want to get 30-40 players, into your watch list that you've won, that you can then resell on, just to kind of guarantee that you're going to get coins back. Because you can see there we had no kind of big pack pools that kind of brought in a lot of coins. It's very unlikely that you're going to get a lot of coins back from this SBC. From the gold pack, you're probably going to get about 2 or 3k, and the silver is probably another 2 or 3k. So that's kind of 6k back from the 20k outlay of this SBC. That's how much it costs. So overall, it's like 14k. So you kind of have to do a lot of bidding in terms of getting cards done. But sometimes you'll pack something that goes for quite a bit. And remember, at the end of the day, you are going to get stuff back later on down the line, because you're going to be going into League SBCs from this as well. So what I mean by that is, obviously, you further down the line, you're going to open up these packs that are here, and that's going to give you untradables. And then you're going to have or fodder, for example, which then obviously you're going to go into kind of I don't know, an SBC like this Cunha, for example. You want to do an 85 rated score with the fodder you've got. You get a small prime gold players pack back, which is obviously going to give you tradable players, which you can then sell on as well to get some more coins back. If you're starting to see your coins go dramatically down, then maybe slow it down and do more bidding in between squads. A good way to do it is obviously if you are working on, for example, if you're working on I don't know, the Polish league, you can basically just specifically bid on that for a number of tries, maybe 4 or 5 one throughs, and then you've got them cards in your club stored, and then you've sold on a load of them as well at the same time. So you can obviously just go to that league specifically and get cards cheaper. It's a good way of saving coins. Or obviously just doing regular bidding when you're doing this, and doing it a lot slower than I did. I just did a quick run through there. Well, I say quick, it took me quite a while, but I wanted to give you guys a run through of how long it takes, and it's probably about 20 minutes. I think we did that in, if we kind of take out the intro part of the video introducing what we were doing. We could probably do it a lot quicker if we had a lot more cards in our club as well. So yeah, guys, that is the run through. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it's a longer one, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.